he's not, I don't think he's bad at all. I think he has his tools necessary to be pretty viable, but you know, a lot of people after, I want to say like the month, you know, that character fell out as much as people were hyping him up at the very beginning.
That said though, this is the cunning god of death. He requires a little bit more of a patient, more meticulous approach than you would initially think for a character of his size.
Oh my goodness, trying to go for that forward smash. Probably trying to expect Cero to actually close in that gap space.
Yeah, trying to read a roll in potentially, but here become the up throw to up air juggles coming out from Inkling. Excellent up smash. That move is so gigantic. Excellent for covering platforms in particular.
Oh yeah, and that's what we're talking about. The platform coverage that Ridley has in general is just insane, especially with that up smash too. Splat bomb trying to catch his jump right there. You saw he tried to go for the fair instead. Patience catching his jump, forcing him to use side B to get back into the ledge. And going for the down smash. I'm not too sure if he oh my goodness, that mash though, getting out of that situation.
Yeah, a little bit too ambitious on that charge. Very fitting that an Ice Climbers player would be able to mash out of a grab like that. Well, Barry even.
Oh, expecting him to land from that platform, probably go for a defensive option, but he was ready for him. Oh my goodness, the down smash.
Once again, Banana's committing a little bit too hard to try to find this kill option, and as a result, he's the one to lose his first stock burst.
Cero actually doing a really good job at staying grounded, holding shield, getting these upper damage, a good amount of damage here. You see he tries to go for the fair to try to clip Banana's recovery.
Good neutral out of shield. And an excellent neutral out once again, but still not enough to take the KO just yet.
And you see how he drifts back with the Nair, knowing that it covers a good amount of space, but that back air taking it instead.
Finally evening the stocks with Bananas. Again, getting caught from his jumps with that forward air.
Oh my goodness. And while Cero was actually trying to go for an aggressive option, Bananas was ready for him with the side B, but of course you can mash out of that before the animation's actually done.
Yes, depending on your percent versus your opponents, that improves your ability to mash out of it. But Roller intercepting the neutral B ended up blowing up in Ridley's face.
Oh my goodness, that DI is actually crazy, the way he just mashes the SDI there. He tries to go for the up air, using the roller, and that's definitely it.
Bananas on his last stock of this game, once again trying so hard to get these hard reads on these smash attacks, but Cero wisely maintaining the shield. But finally
actually connecting with the down smash. Yeah, he was getting a little, I would say he is getting a little too greedy with those down smashes, especially when you're down a stock. Your opponent can just get so much off of one simple mistake, taking you from a 0 to 50% difference if possible.
I said though, 2 up smashes was all he needed to quickly even up this game.
Catches him again with his jump there. We see him get actually caught with his jump a good amount.
Use the cross up on the nair, allowing him to get that forward smash to punish. Good use of the side B right there. And honestly, I feel like that side B could use a bit more liberal use with the way that he's kind of conditioning shield from Cero with these charged smashes. That side B would be a perfect way to open him up after that. Up smash to cover the platform. Oh, a little bit off on the positioning right there.
And it's so scary because it actually could cover the whole platform if necessary, if he was positioned just a little bit closer to the middle, but catching him instead with that back air.
Yeah, beautiful interception with the forward air right there, getting the triple hit.
I thought he was facing the other way actually because he turns around, but yeah, he was, at first it looked like Cero was doing a really good job staying patient, catching his landing, and until around the end when he got that down smash, when the down smash finally connected, it was like, all right, I'm ready, I'm game. Yeah. It's like, okay, I got what I wanted, now I'm gonna go ham.
That was the trigger. That was what he needed.
And when he had missed or narrowly whiffed that up smash by the left side of the Pokemon Stadium platform, it was a very, very close call right there. And you were talking about how Ridley does a really good job at covering below the platform, and it could be intimidating if you're playing against an opponent that could honestly just clip you and your landing if you happen to land at the wrong place.
Right, Bananas this time switching it up to Pichu, completely different sort of character from Ridley, of course, very small, fast, light, kind of a scrapper character, really, really hard to deal with his offensive pressure at times. But both players.
All right, we're going back to Pokemon Stadium. Got a Pokemon match right now.
True Pokemon battle.
Oh yes, we are.
And we even get the Gen 4 music for Lucario.
Some of the best. It's actually one of my favorite Pokemon games here. But here we go, double character switch here, coming from Bananas and Cero.
This is definitely kind of scary for Pichu, of course. If Bananas is unable to take those stocks relatively early, Cero's going to have all that aura built up.
Yep.
And he's going to be able to get some ludicrously early kills.
Yeah. The 3-stock definitely helping out Lucario too as well in this game. And Lucario's that type of character that you don't manage to close out his stock, especially as Pichu. He sneezes on you and you could just kiss your stock goodbye.
Indeed.
So he tries to cross him up with the back air.
Beautiful catch now landing with the forward smash.
Use that reverse charge aura sphere there as an active hitbox. Of course, as he can cancel it into up smash.
Once again, these smash attacks coming out. The force palm punish. Beautiful stuff coming out from Cero.
Gets the back throw. He tries to catch his jump with the nair instead.
Ooh, almost gets that forward smash as well. Up. Oh, interesting going for the back throw again. Not opting for the up throw, attempting to combo right there.
He just actually tried to do the out of shield down air right there to try to catch Bananas, but Bananas catching his landing with the dash attack. And unable to close out his stock still. This percent does go up.
126%, that's definitely scary. Oh my goodness, the double team coming out in full force, taking Pichu's stock criminally early.
And that's how this matchup is. We were talking about it at the very beginning, and definitely not surprising as Pichu is an extremely light character.
Yes, lightest in the game, even lighter than Jigglypuff by a good 6 or 7 units. 8 units maybe.
Oh my god.
There we go, finally getting that down smash.
And he was actually able to get back because of the aura where it allows him to get further, but unfortunately he just was not going to be able to get down to that ledge because Bananas was not going to let him. Finally getting that stock, although he does have another stock to work with here. Tries to go for that back air. He's get that grab. Ready racking up a good amount of percent, but that's exactly what Lucario wants.
He does. Now, Bananas is really going to need to take this stock relatively early. Oh, almost gets with a forward smash. A good idea, but great recovery coming out from Cero.
Yeah, recognizing the situation, ending up recovering up high below, above the ledge.
Baby feet coming out from Pichu, not quite able to get the kill just yet.
Manages to get the thunder
fourth
instead,
palm.
though.
Wow!
Well, whoa, hold up.
He was at 70 and he disappeared.
No! I don't think the game even registered that he was dead too. That was, oh, okay. And yeah, that's not surprising at all, honestly, but it definitely Lucario working out against in that matchup per se. I don't think Bananas is gonna stay Pichu if he sees that Cero is gonna stay Lucario.
Yes. Of course, this is Cero's pick right now. He has to be the one that locks his character in first. It seems like he's going for that Lucario. Oh, to go for the Ice Climbers. He does, of course, the tried and true character from Melee. As I mentioned before, top 20 in Melee with the Ice Climbers. Now it's coming out in Ultimate. Very, very different character, of course. A lot of different desync setups. Definitely the focus of that character's gameplay rather than trying to go for the waddles and all that jazz.
Yeah, I feel like people were sleeping on this character too until they saw...
Wobbles, sorry, not waddles. Penguin.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it just comes in the blood. But that's something else that people were talking about, just kind of not understanding how this character works until the Twitter combos were coming out. They were like, all right, until a crazy Ice Climbers player comes into the picture, people aren't going to be respecting this character that much. But here, Bananas already showing a pretty strong start versus Lucario. I'm just keeping him off stage, forcing him to recover from below the ledge.
Gets now off stage. Popo in this instance, I believe, actually. Popo being the AI climber this time.
Yeah, we got to change it up.
Yeah, it is, of course, dependent on the costume. Sometimes Nana is the leader, sometimes Popo is.
Oh, I saw that he was trying to go for the shield poke too, just in case he managed to hold shield a little bit longer there.
Yeah, definitely a good idea coming out from Nana's part.
Oh, wow! Touch my friend again. Touch him again. Touch him again.
No respect whatsoever. You have to be careful. You cannot afford to pummel. Very much like Rosalina and Luma in Smash 4, you cannot afford to pummel Ice Climbers. They can break out of those throws.
Forcing Lucario to stay in shield a good amount of times. Cero just trying to be patient. You see, getting that back air instead. Yeah,
excellent back air. Taking out the AI Climber right there. And of course, for those of you who don't know, the AI Climber does actually take a little bit of extra damage and knockback compared to the main player-controlled one in this game.
Yeah, so they're always going to be going further.
Great Palm once again destroyed him.
Completely froze the screen, zoomed in, adding that extra dramatic effect.
1-inch punch coming out from Lucario, taking that stock, but still, Banana's holding this lead very, very well so far.
I like the cross-up right there. See Banana's just holding onto the ledge here and keeping him off stage. I like how he resyncs with that too.
Very, very nice using the up smash after all that shield pressure to get the shield poke.
Oh my. That was a scary situation. I mean, of course, Cero is at 123.
Oh, he managed to do the fourth part versus the AI climber instead of the main one.
Oh, he had tried to get that parry at the down smash, but it's okay. He managed to get it the second time by the ledge instead.
Forward smash so strong coming out from those ice climbers. Does he have the setups? No, he doesn't, unfortunately. Still, though, he's doing a fantastic job maintaining this lead, using that side B so well to apply so much pressure to Cero.
Yeah, keeping Cero in his shield for quite some time, too, forcing him to respect it at the same time.
Good early up B right there to keep him at bay, but the forward smash catching the landing. Right, very, very close. Last stock, game 3 from both these players.
Great out of shield punish there from Bananas, and it's the AI acting as basically a shield. You try to grab me, but you end up grabbing the AI instead. Could be very detrimental.
Excellent landing punish on that forward smash once again. With that forward smash, I should say, getting with the 2-frame.
Oh. You see Bananas is holding his ground, not trying to jump too much at the same time. He doesn't want to get, oh my, he wanted it. He wanted it.
Cero's been doing such a good job pulling out Banana's landing so far in this set. So understandable that he reeled that up smash right there.
He tried to catch his jump right there with the up smash. Bananas keeping stage control here. Oh, that was such a great recovery angle though coming from Cero.
Oh, the back air? Is it enough? Yes, it is. Cero taking it 2-1 over Bananas.
Aura boy is out here. That was actually incredible patient play coming from Cero. I mean, Bananas was doing a fantastic job at maintaining stage control, but at the very end there, Lucario taking advantage of his aura, taking